Oh. Hi, me Dan. This Tom. We play game. Yes, us. Fishies. All right.
Welcome back. I know I said I didn't care about it, but might as well say it here and there.
We, and mostly me, have decided through the rest of the playthrough, we're going all in Yuri. Because you have to have a waifu, so like at this point you gotta just pick one. So like, what would Yuri like? Essence, probably.
Hey, good choice.
A tone. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, infallible. Big words.
You're
She likes big words.
fucking figuring it out.
Unrestrained. Yeah.
You're a good boy.
It's not awesome.
Probably not.
Nightgown?
Didn't we discover Climax was Yuri's before?
Oh, yeah.
She said she liked horror.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
That's okay.
I double clicked. Eternity.
It's kind of banging, right? We're not on the... We're thinking real hard about this, I'm sorry.
It's a tough one.
Commentary. Disoriented. Vivacious. Massacre. No, I bet I can pick this out. Frightening.
Yeah.
Misfortune.
Yeah, Rainclaw's the other one.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You're right. Maybe infinite.
Intellectual. Philosophy.
Yeah, you're right.
I think some of those are the same as the last time, too.
I think you're right. It's like a list, a certain list. Yeah, I think you're right about her liking the multi-syllable things, too. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in, too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, like in Undertale. Did you know that when you search for games like Doki Doki Literature Club, this is like the third one Google gives you, or Undertale is? You'll see why later. I just thought I'd drop that before like we get there.
Okay.
Starting this club and not picking up piano. You're great. Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Sorry. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of you. I'm about to break down. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too.
Wow, you're really getting into character.
That voice and trying not to cough does not work together.
I can't wait for the festival. I'm gonna be great.
Amazing. Hey? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Oh, Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
They're addressing other people. It's hard to differentiate with the tab. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica?
What?
There must be some...
Wait, what did they say before they say history? Click on history real quick.
We're talking about squid.
Mon.
Fried squid? Maybe that's like what it is.
Ika. Mon. I don't know. It must be like a Japanese thing. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Thank you. That's
yeah, you're right.
That is really fucking funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. Sorry.
Huh?
Wow. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Oh, that was... Okay.
Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as yours.
I will play this game 1,000 times and I will always notice something new. Excuse me. I will see this game 1,000 times. I still haven't touched the controller with this game. I refuse to.
What do you mean the controller?
Like the mouse. I've never played through it myself.
Oh.
I just watched a bunch of playthroughs of it and like watched it break down and programming and like all the possible things that can happen in it and everything. Because it's really interesting.
Where is Sayori anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, where the fuck were you?
Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing.
Oh.
I walk over to her. She's crying her eyes out.
Yeah.
Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Basically what I did before. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Oh, okay, she's being a little emotional.
She is emotional.
Well, alright.
She got the motions
You say so.
of the oceans.
I wordly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else.
MC don't care, though.
But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask MYLK if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach MYLK, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Dan, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
MYLK peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm still laughing about that joke makes no sense in translation.
It's pretty good. We sat there like, what the hell? Oh.
But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Dan. You certainly know a lot about her than I do. No, yeah. You can read.
Yeah, but she's never really like us. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know?
Yeah,
Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Dan, you seem like you don't want to get to the curve of this game.
No, I'm pausing because there's the dots.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I forgot. Dan, at one point, I think I'm sure it's in here. Never mind. Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. I know that's not the way the dots were, but you would have just collectivied it.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Dan!
Who, me? Why would any of these people be thinking about me?
Me!
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but thank you. Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
Venusaur. You're so funny, Dan! Even the tone said Venusaur! Go ahead. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much! I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. MYLK smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it.
Meaningfully?
But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head.
Feels like I should have been knowingly with... Sorry, go ahead.
Are you talking to me?
I'm 100% talking to myself.
Do you want me to stop and address what you're saying?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet, I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched?
We're watching him.
I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I have never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, I didn't do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I was glaring. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen, sir.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh? That's quite romantic.
Eh?
So sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand.
I'm trying to get my dick in there, not in fucking...
Not over in the corner.
Yeah. She rubbing a rubber eraser up and down her shit. I don't think that's...
That's not for me, man.
Yeah, but fuck. That leads to unhealthy sexual practices. Eraser rubbing, and then
if she's doing that to that rubber, I don't know, like, what she gonna do.
You tied it home. I'm proud of you.
Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Dan, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. Dan. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well,
I'm trying
to
that
was the
force
case.
Time to go slower.
Sayori?
Thank you.
Wait.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Yeah, I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all.
Remember, I'm trying to smash.
Sayori suddenly looks deeply into your eyes.
Definitely
her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is... I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
You're giving me too much credit.
I suck ass and
I'm
you've
a
seen
pretty
it.
simple dude. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it? What do you fucking...
It is what it is, dude.
Yeah, Jesus.
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah.
Yep.
I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Yeah, I said that. Why don't we go ahead and get
It
started?
doesn't really matter who said that. It's just a statement about the situation. Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh my god.
Not at all.
Fucking thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Dan has to go in a certain amount of time, and I'm trying to get to the part that if you've ever heard of this game, you know what's coming.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, if there's one thing, not to mention for yourself as well. Like, I'm sweating bullets, like...
Am I going too fast or too slow?
No, you're fine. You're not doing anything wrong. I'm just...
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside.
I'm just explaining to the camera why I'm speaking so frantically and acting like I've got a gun to my back. Can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
I also,
Yuri
like
hands
Yuri,
me
have
the
to
water.
fucking collect my thoughts before I can make sense for a second.
Same. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me
Fucking, I put my glasses on.
and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Only if you're using those long legs. Therefore, thanks. I'll be back. Be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Huh? Where are you two off to?
Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's right. Please mind your own business.
Thank you. For once. For once. Or do you want me to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Dan in club activities? I don't say that.
My mouth gapes. Oh, man.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Dan.
Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Now we're in the hall. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forward against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri?
Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
Everything. No, Yuri, don't do it. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Dan, how come every time, even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Why, Dan?
Because
that's what you do.
nothing you do is as bad as you make it out to seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them. But you always amplify things in your noggin. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?